Jesy Nelson has revealed she needs an emergency procedure to save her unborn twins in an emotional health update. The Little Mix star, 34, shared earlier this week that she had been diagnosed with pre-twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome, TTTS, a rare and serious condition that affects identical twins sharing a placenta. This condition means one or both babies could be at significant risk, even facing the possibility of death if left untreated. It is a heartbreaking reality for any expectant mother, and Jesy, who is overjoyed at the prospect of welcoming twins, has been deeply affected by this development. On Saturday, Jesy broke down in tears as she and her partner, musician Zion Foster, shared a raw and emotional update in an Instagram video. In the clip, she explained that her symptoms had worsened, and as a result, doctors had determined that an emergency procedure was necessary. Although this was not the outcome she had hoped for, she acknowledged that the intervention was crucial for giving her babies the best chance of survival. Unfortunately, the symptoms have got worse, so they now have to perform the procedure, which is obviously not what we wanted to happen, but it's necessary because it's going to give our babies the best chance of surviving, she said through tears, her voice trembling with emotion. So we're just waiting to go in and we're just hoping and praying for the best, really. I feel absolutely gutted because I was really hoping we wouldn't be in this position. It's obviously really scary because there are so many things that can happen. Pray for us, please. The severity of TTTS cannot be understated. Asma Khalil, a professor of obstetrics and maternal fetal medicine at St. George's Hospital, University of London, provided insight into the condition, emphasizing its dangers and the importance of medical intervention. She recommended that families facing similar situations reach out to Twins Trust, a charity dedicated to supporting parents expecting twins and multiples for emotional and informational resources. TTTS is a rare but life-threatening condition that affects 10 to 15% of identical twins that share a placenta, monochorionic twins, Professor Khalil explained. If left untreated, you can lose one or both babies in up to 80% of cases. Laser surgery is the recommended treatment. In 85% of these pregnancies, at least one baby survives, and in up to 70% of cases, both babies survive. She elaborated on the procedure, describing how laser surgery is performed under local anesthesia and typically lasts less than 30 minutes. During the operation, a thin camera called a fetoscope is inserted into the womb through a small incision. The abnormal vascular connections in the placenta are then sealed using a laser to restore balanced blood flow between the twins. Despite being a life-saving measure, laser surgery is not without risks. It can lead to premature birth or, in some cases, miscarriage. Even after a successful procedure, the pregnancy requires close monitoring to ensure that both babies continue to develop safely. Jesy previously opened up about the complications she had been facing during her pregnancy, revealing the immense stress and emotional toll it had taken on her. Speaking candidly in another Instagram video alongside Zion, she detailed how she was undergoing twice-weekly scans to closely monitor the condition of her babies. "We wanted to let you in on our journey and what we've been going through," Jesy said, trying to maintain her composure as Zion comforted her. "So we are having identical twins, which is so exciting. We cannot believe it. But unfortunately, there are complications that come with having identical twins." She went on to explain that the type of twins they were expecting, known as monochorionic diamniotic, mono/D twins, share a single placenta but have separate amniotic sacs. This makes the pregnancy more complicated because one baby can receive more nutrients than the other, creating a dangerous imbalance. Most twins will have two placentas that they feed off of, but when you have mono/D twins, that means your twins live off one placenta, which can lead to lots of complications, she continued. One of them being that one baby might take all the nutrients, which, and it's really awful to say, but could lead to both babies dying. The reality of the situation weighed heavily on her, and despite remaining hopeful, she admitted that each medical appointment had brought worsening news. "I am currently pre-stage TTTS, which is twin-to-twin transfusion, and I am being monitored very closely," she explained. "I have to go and be scanned twice a week. The current situation is that every time I've gone, it has got a little bit worse, but we are just hoping and praying for the best." As an artist and public figure, Jesy has always been known for her strength and resilience. However, this pregnancy journey has been one of the most challenging experiences of her life. She and Zion have found solace in each other, but she has also turned to her fans and supporters for comfort, expressing gratitude for the outpouring of love they have received. Jesy admitted she and Zion felt incredibly blessed to be expecting twins, but the overwhelming anxiety and uncertainty surrounding the pregnancy had taken an emotional toll. "It's just really sad that it does come with these complications," she added, her voice breaking with emotion. "We had no clue that this kind of thing happens when you have twins. We just really want to raise awareness about this." Couple has committed to keeping their followers updated on their journey, recognizing the importance of sharing their experience to help others who may be facing similar struggles. With her twice-weekly scans continuing, Jesy emphasized that all they could do was remain hopeful and keep praying that things would improve moving forward. TTTS is a terrifying condition for any parent to navigate. It occurs when abnormal blood vessel connections form in the shared placenta, preventing blood from being evenly distributed between the twins. This leads to one twin becoming dehydrated and struggling with growth restrictions, while the other develops high blood pressure and an enlarged bladder due to excessive amniotic fluid. In severe cases, this imbalance can lead to heart failure, making early medical intervention critical. There is no way to predict TTTS, and its development is largely out of the parent's control. Despite the high risks, medical advancements such as laser ablation surgery have significantly improved survival rates. However, even with treatment, there is still only a 50-50 chance of both twins making it through. As Jesy prepares for her emergency procedure, the world watches with bated breath, hoping for a positive outcome. She has demonstrated immense courage in sharing her journey so openly, shedding light on an often overlooked pregnancy complication. Her vulnerability has not only endeared her further to her fans but also raised awareness about TTTS, potentially helping other expectant mothers recognize the warning signs early. Jesy and Zion remain hopeful that their twins will pull through, and as they navigate this uncertain road, they have found strength in the unwavering support of their loved ones and fans. While the future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: Jesy Nelson is facing this challenge with the same resilience and bravery that have defined her throughout her career. Monochorionic twins typically have two amniotic sacs but share a placenta, and a natural birth is considered risky. Jesy and Zion went public with their relationship in January 2023 after rumors surfaced in 2022 about their growing closeness. They dated for 18 months before splitting in August 2023, citing the age gap and differing mindsets. Well guys, what are your thoughts? Do tell us. Thanks for watching.